So, just how green are our valleys, cities, towns and villages? They say that the Earth is in crisis, but what can we do about it? Certainly one North Wales family doesn't think it's their responsibility to save the planet.
I think green people are stupid because they could get anything they want, but they decide not to, just to make the world better.
It never really crosses my mind really where the food comes from in the world, to be fair. I just tend to just buy what we can afford.
Nothing's going to happen anytime soon, and I'm going to be long gone before then. And I can't make that much of a difference by myself.
Recycle or die!
But this family have agreed to totally change their environmentally unfriendly lives by moving in with a green community in mid-Wales. But will even all this be enough to turn them green?
The only thing that worries me about global warming is the weather's not too great for the kids, that's about it. I don't want the pitches to be rubbish in the winter, so I can't play any rugby.
Holywell, a small town on the coast of northeast Wales, between Rhyl and Wrexham. It's just like many other towns across the country. Nearly 6,000 people live here, with their gas-guzzling cars and their fair share of waste. It's also home to the Davis family. Dad Tim, Mum Gaynor. 2 children, Fern 12 and Toby 14. 2 cars, huge energy bills.
We pay £145 a month on gas alone.
Absolutely no recycling and a lot of waste. Breakfast, and the last day of the Davis family's old life. True to form, they're sticking to their usual routine. Whilst the street is full of bags and boxes ready for recycling, one house is rigidly ignoring the drive to go green.
It's separating it all that, isn't it? You could be bothered doing all that. I've got stuff to do.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that with the house being, like the kitchen being small, you'd have to go outside to keep having to put everything in the bin and stuff, isn't it? It's just a bit of a pain.
I could just about get these 2 to have a wash, never mind rinse out bottles.
Well, we never know, we might learn something new, might we? Give it a go.
But the family have agreed to give a green life a go, and their secret destination and new home for the next 2 weeks is an hour's drive, or 6 by bicycle, from Holywell. The Kyne Valley is 10 miles north of Welshpool, in rural mid-Wales, and home to a green community of over 200 people.
Good morning.
Steve Jones has lived in mid-Wales for over 14 years, and is one of the community's key members.
Consumerism has made us very passive. You know, if you turn the tap and the water doesn't come out, what would we do? We really wouldn't know what to do. And the same way with electricity, power, energy. So many things are just there for us. We don't really ever have to think.
The green community here have a very different lifestyle. Sustainable, self-sufficient and extreme green. When the Davis family go down to the woods, they are in for a big surprise. Tim and Gaynor both work. Like all self-respecting gas guzzlers, the Davises are a multi-car family. Until recently, they had 3 of them. But times are hard, money's tight, and the sports car had to go. Still, the 2 cars left get a lot of use.
So it comes to about 400 miles a week, minimum. It only bothers me because half the time I can't afford it, but you find the money from somewhere, you know.
I mean, I know it's obviously damaging the earth and stuff, but from a selfish point of view, I mean, we just think about the petrol, basically, about the cost it costs us. We don't really think about it of any other way, I suppose.
OK, but have you ever thought of public transport?
I've been on a bus for donkey's years, but apparently they're quite expensive. You know, the trains, they're a bit of a joke, aren't they? So alternative-wise, I don't think there is an alternative.
In the green community, transport is of the eco variety. Pedal power, push power, pony power. Mr. and Mrs. Davis are used to expending their own energy in a very different way. Tim's a former world champion powerlifter, and Gaynor was a champion bodybuilder. Their work lives still revolve around physical fitness. Gaynor is a fitness instructor at a local gym.
That's it, nice and slow it down. Good. And again.
Tim's got two jobs, a full-time supervisor at the local swimming baths and a part-time social worker. The family's friends and colleagues think going green is going to be their toughest challenge yet.
I think he'll struggle. He's not a big recycler, anything like that.
We have been teasing her and she's been going, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing?
I think she'll be a bit, but I think she'll be OK.
And I don't know how Fern's going to cope without the electric for the irons and mirrors for makeup. And well, Toby's just as bad, really, because his hair's quite big.
I don't think they have time to be green, to be honest. They've got such busy lifestyles that it's very difficult for them to be.
That's two.
To maintain the family's energetic lifestyle, they clock up over 550 hours of work every month. But then again, how else are they to fund their all-consuming family needs? There are over 70 electrical appliances in the Davis household.
This is the utility room. It's got the tumble dryer, the washing machine and the freezer. We got the Xbox cord, the internet cord, my laptop, and we got the phone, and we got a printer and the laptop as well. Oh, the lights. Oh, better turn it on actually. Xbox, the TV, another Xbox. The TV room now. He's got two TVs, one there, one there. My room's definitely got the most electrical stuff. So put them in there. So nobody sees them.
If it's there, why not use it? Like there's a law saying I can't have two tellies in my room. Well, I can't have my DVD player and my Xbox and like radio and everything.
We have 5 tellies, 2 laptops, 3 skyboxes, 2 DVD players, 2 Xboxes and a PlayStation. Kind of lucky really to have all that stuff.
In order to fuel their consumer lifestyle, the Davises are spending £8,580 per year on energy. Surely there's an alternative. In mid-Wales, they're already tapping into natural resources, and they believe we will all need to be doing the same sooner rather than later.
When our fuel runs out, as it is going to, and we will have to adapt one way or another.
In Holywell, time to squeeze in some quality family time.
Right, see you later, girls.
For the Davis family, that means sport. Toby is about to have trials to be a professional rugby player, and Fern has trained with the Welsh national netball team. Life is so busy for the Davises, they're forced to divide in order to conquer. And that means 2 cars, 4 journeys, and an awful lot more fuel.
OK, let's make it a good one.
Tim oversees all of Toby's activities, and Gaynor oversees Fern's. In mid-Wales, the leisure activities are just, well, leisurely. Between working, playing and consuming, the Davis family squeeze in some food shopping for a farewell barbecue for friends before their green adventure begins.
We'll get fed up in a minute.
Well, they're on cheap. They're on whoopsie.
£1.60.
Do we need sausages?
Yeah, we need
You can't have a barbecue without sausages, can you?
No.
Tim likes lots of carbs and proteins for his sporting family.
They look really nice, don't they? Aren't they nice pieces of meat, then? Good protein in there, mate. Fills your packs up.
Right, come on then.
But he's not so keen on the sugary drinks.
It's a one-off. I refuse to buy it. But again, there's a bit of a fizz drinker. I just think it's absolute sugar.
Winding your dad up.
Horrible stuff. Just putting chemicals in your body.
No.
While the Davises are concerned about what they eat, they're not that concerned about where it's come from, how it's packaged, or whether it's produced organically. Tim just thinks organic food is too expensive and a waste of his time.
We tried to do it once, couldn't afford it, ridiculous prices, and then things are going off that quickly, so you're going out again to shop, but I ain't got the time to do that. Overrated.
Their new home will be very different. All the vegetables are grown by the community in organic small holdings and allotments.
It's not about self-sufficiency in some kind of bizarre back-to-the-land survival thing, but it is about actually making better use of your local resources and this idea about building resilience. You know, what would we do if the supermarkets were closed even for a day? We haven't got a plan B. And to at least have some produce coming out of your local area, it's got to help. It's got to be part of the solution.
One more task before firing up the barbecue. So, are they environmentally friendly energy-saving bulbs then, Tim?
Low energy ones are well now. You turn them on, it takes like 20 minutes for them to warm up. And then by the time it's warmed up and you can see what you're doing, you want to turn it off. So we don't use them now, they're garbage. We get down to the cheapy shop and get them for 50p each. And if they last a couple of months, then stand by me. We've got a barbecue tonight, wanting people to see where they can go in. The lower energy ones, you can't see what you're doing. Everyone's food will be half cooked. So we'll give that a miss. It's a non-starter.
The guests arrive. Tim stokes up the gas barbecue.
Hey, catch you right, darling. Toby, go and get all those burgers out there for us.
You're right.
This is from the barbecue. Obviously, I don't know what to do with this right now. I shall just put it round the back with all the other things.
They're non-green.
And not
don't
green.
do anything.
Not at all.
No. Everybody else that you saw, everybody puts their boxes out. No, they're still in bed.
Give me 1 minute.
I don't think they even really know what recycling is.
The family has received a welcoming email from future new green friends and neighbours.
I've been asked to write you a short note to give you an idea of what to expect while you're here. I hope you'll find the accommodation comfortable. It's fully furnished and you'll have access to an ensuite bathroom and laundry facilities.
What the hell?
So you don't need too many items of clothing. Please feel free to bring a few personal items to make your stay more entertaining, like laptops, DVDs, mobile phones, personal cells, but don't pack any detergents, toiletries or makeup.
I'm not going.
That aren't environmental friendly. One final thing, there's no need to bring any money. Good job we've never really got any.
The morning after the barbecue before, and the Davises are making final preparations for their journey into the unknown.
I've got some DVDs, so even if we're sat around with a lot of boring kind of wannabe change the world, at least we can watch some decent Will Ferrell movies. And they can get on with saving the world and singing Kumbaya.
Not allowed any other aerosols or makeup, so I'm hoping that that's going to be all right. I did buy it from the shop yesterday. It's organic, natural, so I'm hoping that's going to be okay. She'd be completely mortified because I think it's like a ritual now. She needs to put it on every morning, even before school and stuff, so she would be mortified, but I think she'd get over it quite quick though.
That's brave. It's really important to me, but it's not good for the environment. I don't think. I'm not really part of it, as long as it sorts my hair out.
So what exactly are the family expecting from their self-sufficient, sustainable experiment?
Sustainability.
Isn't that like staying still?
Is it to see how long how long we're gonna last, like sustain? Yeah. I can't see anything troubling me.
You've not got there yet, Tobe. I'm expecting to dig a hole to go to the toilet in me.
Yeah, but while you're there, do one for me.
Dad!
Still in the dark about the location for their eco-adventure, the Davis family head south, and Tim's soon convinced he knows where they're going.
I still think we're on for the Bala region, down that way.
Close, but not close enough.
Into Bala. I think we were right all along, it's complete.
The family are actually heading towards the Caen Valley in mid-Wales, where they're going to spend their extreme green fortnight living amongst a community of like-minded locals who are dedicated to living a low-impact, carbon-neutral, sustainable and green life. The family have arrived in the village of Llanfyllin and a rendezvous with Steve Jones.
Hello.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you, Tim.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
How are you
Excellent.
doing?
Welcome to the Caen Valley.
This is Toby.
Hi, Toby. I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go off with John.
OK.
And he's going to take us to meet a few of the people who live in the community.
Oh, great stuff.
Right, gotcha.
Excellent, all right.
Before taking the family to their final destination, 10 miles from Welshpool, Steve wants them to get a taste of the different eco-lifestyles that he and his friends live.
You're going to be a whole lot closer as a family at the end of this week. Maybe more than you were bargained for.
Oh, my God.
This green community is spread across the valley with different people living in very different ways and very different houses. Steve is going to take the Davises on a magical mystery tour of Greenland. First stop is a house made from recycled and locally sourced materials and all built by one man, Ian Garland, who runs a green building business.
The living room, which, as you'll find, has got lots of recycled bits of church in it.
Oh, how's that for?
Oh, look at that.
That is amazing, isn't it?
And you can see the church.
Yeah, that's the choir screen out of my old parish church in London.
Ian's house isn't on the national grid. It's powered by solar panels and a fire fuelled from the surrounding woods. The house took Ian 12 years to build.
How do you find the time? If you're working or...
Well, if you're self-employed, you can say what you want to do, can't you? With
Yeah,
the house,
I can't afford not to take the work, because if work's there, I've got to do it, because I've got to pay the mortgage and...
That's why it's taken so long, because you've got to earn some money to pay for what you want to do next and things.
I always feel like sometimes I'm stuck in that rat race where I've got to earn to pay the bills.
Yeah,
If I don't pay the bills, then I've got to work. And I'm worried about having time off work.
It's a bit of a leap of faith, and you'll probably find that with a lot of people that you'll meet over your stay here who've sort of chosen the, you know, for want of a better word, sustainable lifestyles. They've gone for the non-consumerist kind of options. It's a real leap of faith to let go of the day job and kind of, you know, move into a different kind of lifestyle.
It must be liberating.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Someone else who managed to give up the day job and live a more liberated life is Richie. Richie and his partner Sue came to Wales to live their dream. He is now a carpenter and musical instrument maker. Their recycle and make do attitude includes growing much of their own food, brewing their own wine, and using a smoker to cure fish, poultry, and even roadkill. Their resourcefulness means they now only have to work part-time to support themselves.
We don't live to profit, do we? To make ends meet is good enough for me. I don't want to have X amount in bank accounts or nothing. I'll never take that with me when I go, but as long as we're secure in our home and shelter and food, basically, you know.
That's all you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, do you think you're controlling your own life now rather than it's controlling you?
More so than I ever have. I think freeing a bit of that working week time up for me has let me develop my skills and what I really want to do with making instruments and stuff. It was a pipe dream years ago, but it's starting to become reality now.
4 solid walls and a slate roof are not the only way of living sustainably. Another member of the community, Helly, has gone back to basics.
Hello. Hello, family.
Hello, I'm Tim.
Hi, Tim. You right?
Helly left the city 3 years ago and now lives in a yurt.
Oh my God. So it's all my rooms in one, really. We've got everything we need. And this is my little girl's room.
Oh,
you can have a peek in there.
Oh, wow. I was imagine lying in bed at night, Fern, and having that looking down the stars and that.
That's just, oh, it's just...
Well, it's definitely different, isn't it?
It's just ace.
Yeah, but could you be in here while we're in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so.
The idea of like just making your own house.
Yes.
You just do whatever you want. You can make how big you want, how small you want.
That's it, yeah.
I just can't get my head around it being real.
Right. Well, I'm real.
Yeah.
Tim might think Hallie's lifestyle is unreal, but what do the rest of the family make of it?
It's just like another world, really, from us, really. It's just a different way of life altogether. Makes you open your eyes a bit and make you think about how other people live their lives. And everyone who we've talked to so far seems really relaxed and happy, unlike us, really.
Oh, I'm happy.
Oh, happy, but not relaxed, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying,
No, I'm not relaxed.
It's a bit intense in our house,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
very intense in our household, so it would be nice
More
just
to worry about.
Maybe,
Yeah. It just seems like a nice chilling out place to be
Well,
in.
when you say that upsets me because I try so hard, or we try so hard to have like a real nice environment for everyone to live in. But what are you saying, that is an intense environment?
Me?
Well, I don't know.
Our house is an intense environment. It's not a bad environment.
No, it's not bad environment, it's intense because we're worrying about money and stuff, things like that, isn't it? It's just, you know, maybe another outlook on life. It'd be no way people live like this, it's all more relaxed, isn't it?
But this new environment has its pros and its cons.
I used to do sheep in the field.
Ellie, that said that it took her like 3 weeks to put up.
Don't panic, Tim. Community members Richie and Mark are at hand.
I'm going to get in my dad's shoulders and hold that big circle thing up.
No time.
Grab your toe.
I am going to get ripped. Jeepers creepers.
Do I get my own little
Yes, you do.
compartment?
No. It's quite exciting, really, because it's just like camping really at the end of the day, isn't it?
Me fine.
Are you going to do something? You're going to stand there?
No, look, he goes to the camera, mate. Yeah.
Put that nut on there, shut up. I know that she'll let the fan in a bit. When she gets in there at 2 o'clock in the morning, she'll be giving it's like camping, love. I'm the one who's going to be getting all the grief.
It's not going in. Well, it would have been nice to know where we were going so we could have packed suitable clothing, but I'm very cold right now. I'm very angry. I got it! Boom.
Make it.
Oh, wow. This is mint.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. Well, we'll see how it goes. What do you think, Tim?
Camping out. As long as it's warm and we're comfy and, you know, we get some kit, we'll be OK, I think. You know, that's the main thing, isn't it? You know, we're sleeping and the kids are happy.
Oh,
happy.
And I think we're shell-shocked, to be honest with you. I just think we're a bit stuck to words, which is unusual.
It's not what I expected, fair dues.
I told you, I expect the worst.
Good advice, Gaynor. Now, where are those en-suite facilities?
This lovely yurt here is your bathroom yurt.
My bathroom yurt?
Yes, you've got a lovely shower in there. It's quite high-tech. No expense has been spared.
It is warm, isn't it?
It's whatever you put in it.
Oh, jeez.
And we'll take you round to the other side. Would you like to come and see your toilet?
Dear.
Is it a bucket?
Oh. Come on in.
Are you joking?
Oh, no, it's not too bad.
Is it a compost?
It's quite like any other traditional toilet. You step up and make yourself comfortable.
The only magazines are out.
Pick me up. Love it.
That could be arranged. And just a small scoop of this special mix. And it honestly naturally breaks down. And all the waste products from your body are actually nearly all water. And it just evaporates away. No, it evaporates away. We're not just doing this to be nasty to you. We are trying to make a point. And actually, we flush our toilets with drinking water. You know, and if everyone in the world did that, there wouldn't be enough fresh water. There just wouldn't.
Is that going to be recycled?
Certainly, yeah. Wow. We won't be putting on the vegetables, but it might go on the trees.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because you won't grow many vegetables with that, I tell you. Oh, my God. Oh, I told you we're going to be recycling poo. I told you.
The end of a very long day in their new green world. And as a final treat before their new life begins.
It's your dinner for the evening.
Oh, cheers, Steve.
A green takeaway made by their new neighbours.
Bon appetit.
Oh, right.
Oh, lovely.
What's near
All we need now is a curry.
Is it spicy?
That smells really, really nice.
So do you think you're going to be comfy in the yurt?
First of all, I was panicking, but now I look at it, it looks very cosy.
Yeah.
Do you eat a lot of meat here?
And we're surrounded by sheep and cattle, so we do. But we like to get it from the local butchers and to know the farm that it's come from, and it kind of feels really different. You know, if you know that it's an animal that has stood in that field and eaten grass all its life.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
I like to know where it's come from.
Oh, yeah. It's just been a bit of an eye-opener, how we live and how other people live.
One thing that comes out with me, the whole thing, is I feel quite envious. A bit jealous.
Well, sometimes people come and they say to us, oh, you're so lucky to live here. And what we always say to them, luck doesn't really enter into it. You know, it was a conscious choice and a lot of hard work.
Choice, isn't it?
Not envious of your lifestyle is having the courage to make a decision where it's a life-changing decision. We are just a typical family who are scratching ends meet. And to just say, right, sod it, I've had enough. I can't do this anymore, I want to live my life.
Just existing, really, aren't we? Yeah. We're having to work to live. You know, you're not got that much time to enjoy it because you're trying to pay the bills.
I think one last thing, but we haven't got any wine to toast, but cheers, everyone, and
cheers.
Welcome.
Cheers, cheers, and thanks very much from us.
As they settle down for their first night under the stars, will the green dream turn into a black nightmare? In the next Changing Lives Going Green, personal waste disposal becomes an issue.
You don't know whether to pull your pants down now or when you get on there.
Creating sustainable energy is no easy ride.
Go on, Toad, we need power. Let's get some electricity in that yurt.
And just how far are the family prepared to go in order to get a decent meal?
I could kill it, but I couldn't eat it.
You could kill it, but you couldn't eat it. Yeah, you're shot in the there.